Hey everybody out there in slot car land, how about everybody's doing this first weekend of November? Got your Christmas shopping done yet? We got started. Not quite finished, but we're close. Today's episode we're going to talk about, I got a little layout update for you guys. Got a couple things done on the layout I want to show you. We're going to be talking today about parts and pieces and where I have found to get them. Not necessarily the best places or the best prices, but where I know to go to get stuff. So I thought I'd let you guys in on some of that so we know where to go. Show you a couple other things. I got the cars done that we were working on last week. Got the cars done for my son for Christmas, as you can see. Got it all decaled up. This is the Formula One Ferrari that didn't have any decals on it. I had the decal sets for it. So his car is a team car to my 12 car. This is the 11 Clay Rigazzoni. So we got team car, so now he has a narrow chassis G+. And then I also did this one up for him. So now he has a full body G+ chassis. So he's getting up there. He's getting all the cars he needs in his arsenal to race with what we race with. Also got a couple announcements I wanted to get out there to you guys and see what you guys thought about a couple of things. So let's get started today. Let's start with the track update. And as you can see, I got the wall done. All nicely done, painted, and weathered. Got it glued in. Got the other side. As you can see, the top side of this side is all done. And then I got the other garage done. So now all three are done. And there's been a lot of talk on Facebook about this, because I also posted a picture up to a couple of the slot car groups, and everybody making comments about the differences. You can see these are the amber lights, which is the ones we installed. And then this is the white lights. And in person, the white lights to me look better, but the amber lights look more real in real life. So it just depends on what your taste would be as to whether you want to go with the amber or the white lights. So, you know how that goes. It would be just a preference of choice. So, got a couple other things, as you can see, getting ready for the holiday. Got a little Christmas tree there. I want to kind of decorate the layout so it kind of looks like Christmas. Got a couple other things. Got some wreaths from Hobby Lobby that I'm going to put on a couple of the buildings. And then I've got these battery-operated street lamps with the wreaths on them. They're kind of tall, but I think if I can cut them, rewire them, and shorten them a little bit, and I think they'll look great on the layout. So that's the layout update. I'm glad I finally got that wall done. That wall took me a while to get done because I had a whole lot of other things going on, and some stuff happened, and just didn't have time to work on it. So kind of hard. Going back to the last episode on the G+ car, after we got it tuned, and as you know, we were having issues with the ride height on the car, and I thought it was the rear tires. It actually wasn't the rear tires, it was the front tires. I tried a good set of G+ front tires that I had, and it fixed the problem just like that. So it was the front that was actually making all the noise, not the back. So I had a set that I didn't know about. I found a set, and then I went and ordered 3 more sets. These are 2 because I used one of them already, and works perfectly fine. That's one of the places we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this place right here, HOslotcarracing.com. This is the best place I have found for, particularly if you're rebuilding a non-mag, Magna Traction, or a G+ car. He has a lot of stuff at this website. It's a great place to go for parts and pieces. As you can see, this is what his website looks like. He's got a lot of stuff. If you come over to the slot car parts, he's got Tomei, he's got Tyco, he's got Lifelike, he's got Aurora, he carries BSRT and Auto World. So if you guys, if we go in here to the Aurora side of things, I have found the best place for tires is from him. My group a while back, probably about 2 years ago, we made a decision that to be able to run, I can't even think right at the moment, to run silicone tires on all our classes because it was getting so hard to find good rubber tires. We've made it legal for silicones to be run in the stock TJET class, in the stock Magnetraction class, the stock non-mag class, and you can run them in your G Plus class. And this place is the best place I have found for tires. I get the BSRTs that I used in the G Plus, the Mega G Super G Challenge came from there. I have bought tires for my Magnetraction cars from him. I've bought the tires that we used in last week's episode on the Tune on the G Plus car came from him. So he has a great selection of tires to come up. I've only had 2 issues ordering tires from Greg. It's Gregory. When you order it, it comes in as Gregory Braun. He does a great job. He does a great job at getting you the parts fast. It takes about a week, especially if you order with PayPal. I ordered them the Saturday that we did that episode. I went on there and ordered them Saturday night. I had them by Friday. I also ordered some more G Plus motor brushes from him as well when I ordered these tires here. If you go into his inlets and go into the G Plus factory side of things, he's got, a lot of things that you want. There's some stuff he doesn't have anymore. He doesn't have full chassis anymore. He sold out of full chassis. He does have 4 bodies that you can buy from him, though. He has this car here, the 312 PB. You can buy this body from him. You can get the Lola Formula 1 car from him. You can get the Shadow Can-Am body. This car right here you can get from him still for that. And you can get the Lotus 79, the Mario Andretti car from him. So, just body-wise. They're vary in price from $11.99 up to $23.99 on those. So basically, you can get there's a lot of things you can get from them. If you can get a chassis that's majority there, basically, if you order a chassis off of get a chassis off of eBay or something. Basically, the only things that you need are the back pinion gear, because he doesn't have not the pinion gear, but the spur gear here. He doesn't carry those. He doesn't have the brush barrels or the brush barrel clip. But anything else for a G Plus car, you can get from him. You can get, he doesn't have the wide pan chassis anymore, I don't think. But you can get the Formula 1 chassis from him. You can get axles, tires, motor brushes, motor brush springs, pickup shoe springs. You can get stock arms from him. You can get BSRT replacement arms from him. You can get BSRT motor magnets from him. You can get stock motor magnets from him. He has guide pins. Yeah, like here, he has chassis. He still has the chassis without the tabs, which is the F1 chassis for $460. He doesn't have the tab chassis anymore. He has the steel guide pins. So any of that stuff you guys need, he has. That's like the tires, the front tires that I bought from him. Where are they at here? That are with the grooves, which is the groove is on the inside. If you guys see in the front of the G Plus car, if you take the tire off. These were missed. That's what happened to that other one, but as you can see, it's got a little rib to it, so they're ribbed on the inside. They're, just lost it. Well, with the grooves, they're only $285 a pair, so they're not bad at all on price. You can buy like a 6-pack, which is what I ordered the last time I ordered rear tires from him. I bought a 6-pack of rear tires. Where'd that go? He still has the stock foam rear tires as well. If you guys want to be legit and run what they were in the day, he has them. I prefer the silicone tires. If we go back to Magnetraction chassis, I mean he's got everything. The only thing He doesn't have an assembled chassis anymore, and he does not have an idler gear anymore. That's it. Everything else you can get from him for a Magna Traction car. He also has Super 2 parts. We go back to the original non-mag chassis. He pretty much has everything you ever need. Step pickup shoe springs, reversible guide pin, front tires wide, front wheels. Ooh, he's got front wheels. I need front wheels. Ooh, I'll have to remember that. Front axle, rear tires, rear wheels, rear axle. So basically, and those are interchangeable with the Magna Traction car, so you can swap over parts. So he's got a great selection of parts, especially if you're rebuilding an old chassis. He's got anything you want. Plus, if you're buying new cars, he has all the new Super G, Mega Gs, all of those cars. If you want to get from them, he has them too. Then BSRT replacement parts. You can get silicones for your Johnny Lightning or Auto World cars. He's got those, or for Tough One T-Jet chassis. These are really good. These work great. These are way better than the stock tires on the Auto World car. My stash of non-mag Magna Traction tires that I need. I'm gonna have to remember he's got fronts, because I need front wheels for the Magna Traction cars, because I used mine on my Fairgrounds cars. If you're looking for bodies, like I said here, he doesn't have any. He's got those 4 for the G Plus car. He doesn't have any listed for Magna Traction or non-Magna Traction cars. So, you know, that's kind of hard. I know Magna Traction and non-mag bodies are hard to come by other than eBay. So they are kind of hard. When it comes to bodies, for T-Jets, I've ordered some T-Jet parts from him. My motor brushes and that sort of stuff I've gotten from him. He has rolling chassis, new old stock rolling chassis for $25. They're starting to get expensive, guys. T-Jets are really getting the old NOS bodies, chassis are getting hard to come by these days for cheap. The only thing he shows that he doesn't have are the gear plate with an armature, the motor pinion gear, and the rear drive gear he shows out of stock. That is it. Somebody else for T-Jet stuff that you can go to is Road Race Replica. 3R has a very good selection of bodies, especially if you want new old stock bodies. He's got bumpers and windows and sort of stuff. This is one of his bodies. This is one of his 3R GT40 bodies. He has come out here lately with a lot of new bodies for T-Jets. So he's coming out with some new drag car bodies, some Ford Maverick bodies that look really cool. He's got some really cool decal sets. He's got all kinds of stuff. Another place, it's a good place to go. I haven't ordered from him yet, but he has a lot of really cool T-Jet bodies, is Resin Dude. He has some pretty cool bodies. He has some pretty cool dirt style car bodies. He has some cool modified bodies, both dirt and pavement modifieds, and a bunch of other stuff that's really cool. One of these days I'm going to order from him. Pretty much the Look What the Mailman Brought episodes are kind of done until after Christmas, because I've been told I can't order anything more by the wife, so I'm on hold. I do have one more coming. It's for my son for Christmas. I've got an original Aurora T-Jet chassis coming from him, and we're going to do that in the next episode. We're going to show you how to refab it, because it's coming in unrefurbished. So we'll be able to go over that, and I'll show you guys how to do that in the next episode in 2 weeks. That'll be one of his. That's going to be one of his Christmas presents. So, but that's some of the best places I have found. HOslotcarracing.com, and Gregory I love you, man. I love your time on your orders and shipping them out. I love what you have. You got a lot of great stuff. Don at, I believe it's Don at Road Race Replica or 3R over on the west side of the state here over in Paulsbo, Washington. He does some great work. I'm kind of sad that he's not doing the Fairgrounds Nova body anymore. This car right here, this was one of his bodies. These are really cool. You need to start making these again, Don. I love them. I want some more. I've only got 2. I was going to buy a whole bunch and do a bunch of cool cars, but stop making them, man. You got to go back making them. Plus all the replacement parts he has and some of the new drag bodies he's coming out with are really cool. If you watch the guys on Facebook, some people have been posted on some of the slot car group pages from him, so they look really cool. And then Resin Dude, he's got a lot of cool bodies for T-Jets. I do believe he also has some that'll fit magnet traction bodies as well. So, but those are my 3 go-to places: HOSlotcarracing.com, Road Race Replica, and Resin Dude. Those are probably the 3 places I get the most stuff from outside of eBay for parts. Especially if you buy a car off of eBay and you need replacement parts, they're the places to go to get them. Going to be kind of a short episode this week. The couple of things I wanted to talk about. One, me and my wife and my oldest are talking about going to the fray this year. My son has been wanting to go. Me and my wife usually take a vacation, just the 2 of us, at the first of the year, just to get away for a while. And our son last year made a statement that he wanted to just go on a vacation with just the 2 of us. And he's never been to the fray, and I haven't been to the fray in about 15 years. So we're talking about going. More than likely, I think we're going to go. And if we do, I'm going to tape it. I'm going to put it on the channel, and I'll show you as much as possibly can if I'm not racing and all that kind of stuff. So I think that would be kind of cool. And the other thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about holding an invite-only race here at my house in September on Labor Day weekend. If anybody out there is interested, we're probably going to have to keep it to about 25 people. Because my house isn't very big, and the hobby room down here isn't very big, but it'd be kind of cool to get together with everybody out there, people I've met on Facebook, people I've met doing the YouTube show. But to have you guys here and have a big race weekend would be really cool. We haven't done it in a while. It was something we used to do, my group used to do as a group. Don Jump used to put on a race every year on Labor Day weekend or right around Labor Day weekend. We used to call it the Tub Track Challenge because he had a tub track. And it was the funnest time. And how we do it is it's basically bring at least one of every one of your cars because you don't know what we're going to be racing. We usually pick and go. Sometimes we'll start at the bottom of the rung and run a stock T-Jet. Whoever wins that will pick the next class. There's usually a driver's challenge race where somebody in a group will prepare 4 cars and run. And there's usually a featured race of the weekend. And if we do that, my feature race of that weekend, if we do this, will be a vintage Formula 1 race using the G Plus car. And that will be the featured race of the weekend. So, and we may be doing it Saturday night dirt track style. We may be running CB. You maybe have to run a C. Let's see here. What did I figure? I think I figured like a C, a B, or a D, C, and B to get to the main. So it'd be like if you'd have like heats. The winner, I think if we do 25 people, we'll be able to do 4 cars a heat with 1 heat with 3 cars. Each winner of the heat goes straight to the A, so that would be 5 to the A. And then whoever finished second goes to the B, who finished third goes to the C, and who finished fourth would go to the D. And then we would take, and there'd be 8 cars. 8 cars will make the main. 8 cars will make each, like the B. So if you make the C, if you make the B main, that leaves 3 slots. If you make the C main, that leaves 3 slots. So everybody in the D, you'll have the first 3 go to the C, and then it's 3, 3, and 3 to the main. So I think that would be a cool race weekend. But I think that would be really cool to run the vintage Formula 1 G Plus car. So leave me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys would be interested in coming up to the Pacific Northwest on Labor Day weekend of next year to have a good old race weekend, just sit around, race slot cars, talk slot cars, do some swapping and selling, and just have a good old time. The only things you guys would have to bring are your slot cars, and whatever you like, pop you like to drink, we'll provide the coolers and the ice, and we'll provide the food. And if you guys need a place to stay, I have a big enough front yard. You can pitch a tent in the front yard and sleep in the front yard over the weekend. So let me know what you guys think. I'll keep bringing up an update on that, whether we're actually going to do it or not. I want to talk to my group and put it on as a group. I'll provide the barbecue and the meat and see if the other guys want to provide the other food. But I really want to do that. I miss having that race. I miss getting together with a bunch of people who have the same interests as everybody else. So I'm looking forward to maybe doing that again. And I'm looking forward to going to the fray again. I haven't been in almost 15 years. It's changed a lot since we were there. And my son's never been to a big race like that. And I'm kind of looking forward to going. So let me know what you think. And I hope this was an informative day for you guys. Just kind of a talking episode, letting you guys know where I get my parts and pieces, other than eBay, and showing a couple other things that are going on. So continue to have a safe and happy month. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll do that T-Jet, and we'll get that T-Jet all nice and running good for my youngest. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good time, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.